Ayo, what is poppin' poppers? In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at my Chase Funko Pop collection. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, so I have 16 different Chase Funko Pops here, actually 15, and then plus another Funko figure, which I'll throw in the video just because it's a Chase figure as well. I've already done a full Chase Funko Pop collection video about a year ago, so I wanted to make a new one updated with all the brand new Chases that I've gotten as well as new prices. But yeah, let's dive right into the video. Alright, so this is what the video is going to look like today. I'm going to do this so that way I show off more of the pop and less of the things around me. And I have two risers there, so that way after when I'm done showing off the pop, I'll put it in the background so that way you guys can see it still. So the way I'm going to do today's video is I'm going to start off with the highest valued pop, and then I'm going to slowly go down to these lowest valued pop. So starting off, we have the Teddy Rick Chase. This is 662 in the pop animation line. In this line, we have Hologram Rick, Death Crystal Morty, Kirkland Meeseeks, Teddy Rick, Wasp Rick, and of course Teddy Rick Chase, and there's a bunch of exclusives as well. This pop is currently valued at $36 at the time of filming this video. I picked this one up from, I believe, well, my brother's friend actually was at Hot Topic, and my brother's friend knew that I collected pops, and then he saw this Chase. So yeah, I wasn't able to go to Hot Topic the day this one released, but my brother's friend was there, so he's seen this one, picked it up, and gave it to me for a good deal. I think it was just retail. So Leo, if you're watching, shout out. Thank you so much once again. But yeah, there's not too much going on with this pop, actually. The only difference between this and the common is that there's glass shatter and like kind of blood on his face. It's pretty cool though. Once this first got released, I thought there was gonna be a million variants of this, like a chrome, flocked. It just ended up being just a Chase and the normal Teddy Rick. And after the pops released, because these released before the first episode, I believe. Then when I watched the first episode, I was really disappointed because this character was only in the show for like maybe 10 seconds, 5 seconds. So next up, we have another Rick and Morty Chase, and that is Mr. Meeseeks. He is 174 in the pop animation line. In this line, we have Weaponized Rick, Weaponized Morty, Mr. Meeseeks, Squanchy, Bird Person, Mr. Poopy Butthole, and Snowball. So I got that one actually from Top Pops Tristan a while ago at Toronto Comic Con. He gave me a bunch of Rick and Morty pops. I gave him, I believe, a pop that he needed for a Star Wars set. I think it was General Grievous. But yeah, this pop is currently going for $34. The only difference between this and the common is that this pop is actually kind of raged and like has a gun in his hand and stuff like that. He looks like he's sweating. This is from the episode where Jerry couldn't get his golf game on point. Yeah, really cool pop. It's probably one of my favorite Chases just because it's so different from the actual common version. So next up we have the Star-Lord Chase, which is currently worth $33. He is $198 in the pop Marvel line. In this line we have Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Nebula, Groot, Rocket, Mantis, Ego, and Taserface. Now the only difference between this and the common version, which can be seen in the box right there, the common version has no helmet on, and this one actually has a helmet on. Now the reason that people don't like the Chase for this too much, and this is a really common Chase actually, is because there was a Toys R Us exclusive that was released a couple years back, and it's the exact same thing as the Chase, minus the body, so the helmet's the same. So necessarily what you could do is buy the Toys R Us exclusive, swap the head off the Toys R Us exclusive and put it on the common version, and then put a Chase sticker on the box, and boom, you have the Chase. So that's why a lot of people didn't like this pop. I actually originally got that one from a giveaway, and the funny thing is I actually have two of that pop. I got both of those from giveaways. So one I got from Yugo Animations on Instagram, and then another one I won from a Instagram live trivia like Funko game alongside the General Grievous, which I no longer have in my collection because I gave it up for I believe 7 or 8 different Rick and Morty pops. So next up we have Pork Chop at $30 Canadian. He is $4.12 in the Pop Disney line. In this line we have Doug, Patty Mayonnaise, and Pork Chop. Now if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I don't have the best history of this pop because the box of mine is
now that's a lot of damage.
Bad. Like I've put glue on it and just doesn't work. So I've just given up at this point and kind of accepted it that the box is terrible for this. So the only difference between the Pork Chop Chase and the common version is that the Pork Chop Chase actually has a flocked feeling on it. So if you don't know what flocked is, basically flocked is when the pop is kind of has like a different kind of texture on it. I got that one from a Poptopia.us mystery box a while back for $30, I believe it was Canadian, $30 mystery box. And I got that one alongside Prince William, I believe. So I ended up getting my money back on that box. But yeah, it's pretty cool to get that, have that in my collection. I don't know too much about the character in general, but it's pretty cool to have it in my collection. I did buy it out of a mystery box, so that's why I don't know too much about it. So next up we have the Tiffany Chase, which is currently worth $27 Canadian. This is $4.68 in the Pop Movies line. This is probably one of the only few horror pops that I own in my collection. The only difference between the common and the Chase is that right there we have the common and then we have the Chase right here. The Chase has kind of a blood splatter on it. I got that Tiffany pop. Actually, my dad bought me that one for, I believe, he's seen it at an auction place for like $5, so he picked it up for me. But yeah, it's really cool to have in my collection. I don't know too much about it, but it's a Chase for $5, so I couldn't skip out on it. It's not in the best condition, but it's still pretty cool to have. So another Rick and Morty Chase that we have is a Sentient Arm Morty. This is currently worth $26 Canadian. He is $3.40 in the pop animation line. In this line, we have Prison Break Rick, Sentient Arm Morty, Warrior Summer, Hemorrhage, and Rick Facehugger. So the only difference between the Chase and the common, so you can see the common right there. The common's kind of sad and he has his arm kind of pushed up. Now the Chase version actually has blood all over his hand and he's kind of like smiling with thumbs up. This is a pretty cool pop. Actually bought this one off my friend Ryan for retail. He had it just because he ordered off Pop in a Box, trying to get the common version. He didn't know there's actually Chases that existed. He said he got the Chase version and he asked me about it. And he said if I wanted it, and I said yeah, I would buy it off of him, and ended up buying it off of him. Yeah, the funny thing about this pop is actually, if you know me, I'm a huge Rick and Morty collector. I have most of the Rick and Morty pops. I'm missing maybe like 10 or 9 of them. And the funny thing is that I actually don't have the common version of this pop, which is only worth like around $5 Canadian. I've never actually seen them in stores, and I never like was able to pick them up. But yeah, I don't know why I don't have the common version of him. So next up, we have the Rocco with Spunky Chase. This is currently worth $25 Canadian. Rocco with Spunky is from the Nickelodeon show Rocco's Modern Life. And in this line, we have Rocco with Spunky and Heifer. Both of these pops actually have chases, which I thought was pretty cool because there's only 2 pops in the line, but both of them have chases. So the only difference between the common version and the chase version is that the common version is normal, and then the chase version is kind of drowsy. Both of the characters are kind of like lazy and like they have stuff. It looks like they're tired, I guess, drowsy, and that kind of feeling, I guess. I actually picked that one up from my friend Brandon. He sold it to me for retail as well. He had it and he was selling his collection a while ago. He used to collect pops and he sold it to me. But yeah, so they're pretty cool to have. Actually, it's pretty funny because after I got this pop, I was really interested in the show. So I started binge watching the show, and I think I've completed most of the show, I'd like to believe. But yeah, it's a really funny show. Actually, after watching it, it's probably one of my favorite Nickelodeon shows. And yeah, there we have Rocco with Spunky. So next up, we have something that's actually not a pop, but I'm still going to throw in the video since it is a Chase figure made by Funko. And that is the Leaf Shield. This is from the Mega Man line of action figures that Funko made. Now on the back there, you can actually see all the figures. So we have Leaf Shield, Mega Man, Thunder Beam, and Dr. Willy. But yeah, the one that I have is actually Leaf Shield, which can be seen on the left there. I don't know if the other ones have Chase versions, but this one actually does look really similar to the Thunder Beam with the colors and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know too much about Mega Man or these figures in general. Tristan actually sent me this one, not sent it, he gave it to me at Fan Expo alongside a bunch of other random Funko products. I do love Funko's figures. I do want to get some of the Rick and Morty ones because I know they have some Rick and Morty action figures. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. I don't plan on taking this one out of the box, so there might not be a 360 for this one because it's not like a Funko Pop where once you unbox it, you can't rebox it. And yeah, there we have Leaf Shield. So next up, we have the Jasmine Chase, which is currently worth $23 Canadian. In this line, we have Aladdin, the Genie with Lamp, Elephant Abu, and Iago. The only 2 I'm missing from this line is actually Iago, Genie with Lamp, and then normal Jasmine. I have Prince Ali, which is Aladdin, and I have Elephant Abu. Now, the only difference between the common version and the Chase version, and this is a pop that once it got announced, everyone was like, Funko, really? The Chase version and the common version don't have much of a difference. The only difference between this and the Chase is that this one's actually holding an apple in her hand. That's it. She's holding an apple. Her hand's flipped over and there's an apple, a little red ball added into her hand. But yeah, I actually ended up getting this one. My dad actually picked this one up from the same auction place as well as the Tiffany for $5 as well, even though this one's not in bad condition. I know for the Tiffany they sold her for $5 because she's in at least like kind of bad condition. This one's like in almost mint condition, so I don't know why they were selling her for like $5. So next up, we have the 11 with Ego's Chase, which is currently worth $21 Canadian. She is $4.21 in the Pop Television line. In this line, we have 11 Underwater, Mike, Dustin, Lucas, Will, Joyce, Demogorgon, and Barb. This is actually quite a difference in the normal version. So in the normal version, you can see that she kind of has like her normal buzz cut hair, 11, and then this one she has the wig when she's in the store. Yeah, 11 Egos, I actually got that one from a Yugo Animations giveaway alongside the Star-Lord and 3 other pops. I have a video on that on my YouTube channel. It's really old, so I might sound and look different in that video. But yeah, 11 Egos currently worth $21. I got that one from a Yugo Animations giveaway. Pretty cool pop. I actually do love this pop a lot, especially since Stranger Things is such an awesome show. Probably one of my favorite shows from Netflix in general. So next up, we have the Chase Shadow Heartless, which is currently worth $20 from Kingdom Hearts. This is $3.35 in the Pop Disney line. In this line, we have Sora. I'm probably going to mispronounce this. Kairi, Riku, Shadow Heartless, and Organization 13 Mickey. So the only difference between the Shadow Heartless Chase and the common version is that the Chase actually glows in the dark, as the common version is the exact same thing. The only part of the Chase that actually glows in the dark is the yellow eyes. I actually got this one from a mystery box a while ago from Poptopia.us. But it's still pretty cool to have in my collection since it is a pretty neat looking character. Organization 13 Mickey also looks really awesome from this line. That's another one that I would love to own. Yeah, there we have Shadow Heartless Chase. So next up, we have the Weaponized Rick Chase, which is currently worth $16 Canadian. He is $172 in the Pop Animation line. In this line, we have Weaponized Rick, Weaponized Morty, Mr. Meeseeks, Squanchy, Bird Person, Mr. Hooey Butthole, Snowball, and the Mr. Meeseeks Chase is also from this line as well. This pop is really cool. The only difference between this pop and the common version is you can see the common version right there. The common version kind of doesn't have his mouth open or anything, and this pop has his mouth open. I believe there's a slight difference in the gun holding, the way he's holding like the blaster as well. But yeah, it's another pop that I got from Top Pops actually because he gave me a bunch of Rick and Morty pops, like I said, in a trade for General Beavis as well as some other pops, I believe. But yes, it's pretty cool. This is from the episode where they were actually fighting the parasites and there's a bunch of different parasites that were kind of controlling their minds and stuff like that. The only pop that they actually made from that episode, I believe, is the Weaponized Rick, Weaponized Morty, and the Tinkle/Ghost in a Jar. It would be pretty cool to see other parasites from that episode, like Pencil Bester, the other Sleepy Gary, I believe his name was, and the Butler and stuff like that. It would be pretty cool to see them. So next up we have the Porg Chase, which is currently worth $13. He's $1.98 in the Pop Star Wars line, I believe. In this line we have Rey, Finn, Poe Dameron, Luke Skywalker, Kylo Ren, Chewbacca, BB-8, Rose, Porg, Supreme Leader Snoke, BB-9E, First Order Executioner, and the Guard. I don't know how to say the first part of that. I'm not even going to try because I know I'm going to butcher it. The only difference between the Porg Chase and the common version is that the Porg Chase actually has his mouth open, as the common version doesn't. Pretty cool still. I actually got that one off my friend Ryan as well, for a good deal, as well as the Sentient Armorty. It was the same time, I believe. I paid $30 for both of them, so $15.15. But yeah, pretty cool pop. I don't know too much about Star Wars. I just know Porg was such a huge thing back then. And yeah. Now the funny thing is, Ryan doesn't have too many pops. He probably has like 6 or 7 different pops. And he ordered the Porg and Sentient Armorty both off Pop in a Box, as I believe, just to get them. And he actually got the Chase both times, which is funny because those are only 2 times he's ordered off Pop in a Box, and he's gotten the Chase both times, which I thought was pretty lucky because I've attempted to order stuff offline, never gotten a Chase before, and this guy's ordered twice and he's gotten Chases both times. So next up we have Chase Violet. This is $3.65 in the Pop Disney line. In this line we have Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, Violet, Frozone, Jack, Dash, Screenslaver, and Underminer. The difference between the common and the Chase version is that the common's right there and actually has full color, and the Chase version is kind of translucent. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but the 360 will show off better. That's actually the only Chase pop that I've gotten from the wild. I remember seeing this at EB Games one day. I went to EB Games, and the walls at EB Games were like 3 deep, and then I went 3 deep back, and I found that Chase like around the corner. It was really lucky. And yeah, this pop is only worth $10 right now. I don't know why it's worth such little. I guess it's such a common Chase. I know a lot of people own this pop. And yeah, there we have the Violet Chase. Next up, we have the Predator Chase, which is currently worth $33. Glow in the dark, only at GameStop, exclusive. I was gonna put the video in order of highest value to lowest value, but the app kind of failed on me. The app failed on me, and it didn't show this pop when I typed in filtered it by Chases in my collection. So that's why. But yeah, he is number 12 in the Pop 8-bit line. This is from the Predator movie. Now, this is actually one of the first 8-bit pops. I remember at the time they released this in an 8-bit mystery box alongside Ryu, Ken, Raiden, a bunch of different Street Fighter characters, Joker. It was a really random box, but it was all 8-bit characters. The difference between this and the common version is that there's actually a big difference in this one. So the common version, which can be seen right there, is full color, looks like a normal Predator. I believe the common version might glow in the dark a little bit, I'm not exactly sure. And then this version has a complete glow in the dark, so everything about it glows in the dark, and it's completely white. You'll see it better in the 360. I originally got this one from a GameStop mystery box or EB Games here in Canada. There was chases for each of the pops in the box, and I got really lucky with this one on my 3rd box. The first 2 I got the normal Predator, and the 3rd one I got the Chase one, which was really awesome because I was bummed out with getting the same pop twice. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It has pop in my collection. Don't know too much about the movie. I was mainly aiming for the Ryu or the Joker from that box. But yeah, pretty cool to still have this in my collection. It's a really cool Chase. Super different from the common version, which is why I love it so much. And yeah, there we have the Predator glow in the dark Chase. But yeah, that's my whole collection of Chase pops. But yeah, that's been it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and hit that post notification bell to stay up to date with my content. And yeah, let me know in the comments below if you own any Chase Pops and which one's your favorite out of your collection. I would love to know. And yeah, I hope you're staying safe during this time, and I'll catch you next time.